I'm back here today with a quick conversation and discussion around a hot topic, if you will, boundaries. I'm gonna give y'all a live example, a crazy example, y'all, on what I experienced, what we experienced early on in our marriage, relative to unhealthy boundaries, and what you can do to avoid such, or at least be able to fix and adjust when you identify what's going on. So we were fresh in our marriage, and Ty and I had I don't even shoot. It might have even been during the engagement stage, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But I was being a good wife and had cooked a full-on meal, and we were getting ready to sit down with the kids again. Remember, we met married in under 90 days and blended 4 children together right out the bat. So I had cooked a full meal. I think it actually was fried chicken, mashed potatoes, green beans, rolls, all of that, y'all. And we were literally getting ready to sit down to eat dinner. And my husband got a call from a family member who was having an issue with one of their children. And the call was for him to go and leave and to assist in disciplining this family member. And to my shock and surprise, y'all, he was like, okay, I'll be right over. Now, I'm literally setting plates on the table for dinner for our family. And I was like, what do you mean you'll be right over? And he's like, I'll be right back. And I'm like, do you not see that I just cooked and we're about to sit down and have dinner with the kids? He actually left, which, man, I was livid. I was through the roof because I didn't understand. I didn't understand why he would choose to go and fix something that wasn't his responsibility in the first place, when I was doing what my responsibility was. And in my opinion, his role and what he should have been doing was tending to his family and having dinner with his wife and his children. And so what we had to do was unpack that situation in a way so that we could understand what was going on. Many times, y'all, many times, for both of us, we grew up in poverty. And so leaning on our family members for all the extra things that we didn't have and that we needed was quote unquote normal to us. It was our normalcy. Doesn't mean it was a normal thing that you were supposed to do, but that's how we functioned. That's how we survived. And so his family was very tight, and they used each other to address things and fill gaps at different points in their life, even when it wasn't that individual's role or the right thing to be doing. And so here are 3 things you need to do when you are in the middle of understanding and recognizing that, this is off. This is not cool. This is not healthy. First thing you got to do is actually admit it. You got to identify that it's not normal. You have to identify that whatever is going on is unhealthy, that the boundary is too close, too far, whatever the instance may be. You have to admit it, right? Y'all already know denial doesn't help anything, right? The next thing you have to do is that you still have to choose to address it. Even when you recognize it, you have to address it. So you got to be willing to talk about and address the issue in a, look, y'all, what's my phrase? An adult responsible manner. Not all the dramatics, not all the emotion. You have to choose to address it in a responsible, adult, mature manner with the person or persons that's involved in whatever is going on. That's the unhealthy activity or behavior. And the third thing is that you got to get some help figuring out what's the proper way to adjust and what's the proper way to go and next step to be able to pull that thing in and create a more healthy environment and system. For us, again, I'm going to say it to y'all every single time. Professional counseling. We had spiritual counseling. We had professional counseling. We had a moderator, y'all, straight up referee. I'm going to just call it what it is. We had a referee that helped us navigate those contentious, hot, emotional, sensitive topics like, hey, you don't get to take a phone call from your family when we're getting ready to sit down and eat dinner and leave. I don't care what's going on. That was my perspective, right? So you have to choose to get the help that you need in order to make sure that you can come to terms and figure out what is the right way to adjust to create a healthy environment and adjust that boundary so that you, your spouse, you and your kids, you and your friend, you and your coworker, you and your boss, whatever the case may be, that you can figure out what's the right way and space to interact with each other when dealing with the particular thing or topic or issue that the boundary is related to, that you are trying to fix and figure out, because you have recognized, you can feel it, y'all. You can always sense and feel in your gut, in your spirit, in your mind, when something is off. Those are called unhealthy boundaries. Those are called unhealthy boundaries. Y'all can go and grow with me. Continue to look at it, address it, follow those 3 steps. Admit it and identify it. Be willing to address it. Get the help that you need to be able to have someone moderate and referee the process while you figure out with the other entity or party on the other side of that thing, how do you adjust and create healthy boundaries. That's it. That's all for the day, y'all. Coming with something short and simple, sweet, so that you got time to digest it. Oh, yeah. I need y'all to do me a quick favor. Need y'all to go and follow me on my YouTube channel. Subscribe to it. Gonna be utilizing that much more. The link will be posted at the bottom of this today. Talk to y'all soon.